Back at you. What another episode. Yeah. Yeah. Surprise episode. Yeah. Coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com off of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yeah. It's really going down out in these streets. You know? Smash the like button. You know, a lot of people looking at that football. Looking at that football game. I know what's going on out here. There's some people been looking at football all day, man. All day. Damn, man. All day. All day. I know some guys that watch football from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock, midnight. Damn man. Watching that football, bro. Fanatics. Fanatics. They did say the NFL ratings are down this year. That's what I was told. But hey, man. What up, Elite Cook Game? You must be a chef. You're a chef? Well, that's screen name. You must be a chef. Or like some type of something that got to do with cooking. Yeah, I figured that. I like that. I like that. Elite Cook Game. Or you work for like a restaurant or you do your own thing or both? I got a friend that's a chef. He's been a chef for at least 20 years, man. Yeah. I think he's about tired of working for some restaurant. I think he started working for like a nursing home for like the past year or two. I guess it's better. I don't know. You know. But he used to work at seafood restaurants when we were younger. You own your own business? Oh, okay. So what's your specialty? You know, every chef has a specialty. See, I know this. I know this. Yeah. Everything? Oh, okay. I hate it. But like my buddy, his specialty is seafood. That's his thing. Anything seafood. You know, anything seafood. I mean, it makes sense because where we come from, seafood is like that's like the thing. 'Cause we from the coast, so that makes sense. Fresh seafood right there. You dig? Yeah, yeah. Especially where we from. You know, if you're not near the coast, you're not getting no fresh seafood. It might taste good, but there is a difference. Trust me. I can tell where I live here in Georgia. The seafood I eat here. I can tell there's a difference between how it tastes versus being back home. It just doesn't taste the same. You know, I mean, if you're not near the water, the ocean, Houston. Yeah, they got what's that beach in Houston? They got a beachfront like a couple miles from Houston. I forgot. Small little town. But if you're not near salt water, it just ain't gonna taste the same. you know, it is what it is, man. Galveston, there you go. Yeah, yep. I've heard about Galveston. I heard it's a pretty cool place, man. I need somebody told me I need to go check out Houston and Galveston, like one weekend or you know maybe a little vacation or something like that. But all that is being interrupted right about now in this country because we're in the pandemic. you know, this has been a very challenging year for all of us. I think you know. Now, for some people, this is like a damn dream come true because some people, a lot of people, they're antisocial any goddamn way. And they don't like being around people. So this is a dream come true for some people that are antisocial. But me, I like being out. I like getting out. I like being around people. I like to mingle. I like meeting people. I don't like staying home and if you go somewhere, it's a bunch of restrictions. Oh man, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah. Got to put the mask on or else you'll be harassed. I just don't like, you I just don't like it. You know, shit. Yeah, what up, L. Anthony? Yeah, they pulled a video down last night. They pulled a video down last night. Can you believe that? What's really going on, man? I'm being hated on. They pulled the video down. I'm talking like 30 minutes later. Once I got off last night, they pulled the video down. They said something like said something that didn't make any sense. Said it had some type of they always give some type of broad uh explanation. They said it's sexual in nature, something crazy. I'm like, man, they act like it was a porn video or something like that. I'm like, what are you? And whatever. Yeah. But I kind of knew that video. I wasn't surprised that it got pulled down. I'm gonna say that. Because some of the stuff I was saying, yeah, I don't think the reason they gave me was the reason why the video got snatched down. I'll say that. I think it was a little bit more than that. I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. You know, because we want to talk about anything, just talking about regular stuff. Really, I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know. And you know what I think the problem is with YouTube? You have a lot of people that English is not their first language, and they might see or hear a video and they don't understand context. They don't understand. They just see the title or they might hear one thing. They just don't understand, you know, there's a disconnect. You know, the English is not their first language. I've learned this to be true with a lot of people. Some people are functional illiterate. You know, they'll read something, but they don't understand what it's really saying. There's a lot of people like that in America. And English is their first language, and they still functionally illiterate. You know, it's weird. They'll read a title and read the paragraph, and you say, "Hey, tell me what that meant to you." And they'll start reading all kind of ideas start coming in their mind. I'm like, "Hey, hold up. You thinking a little bit too much with this. No, it ain't that deep. You know, it could be either way. You know, I'm like, what? It could be this way. It could be that way. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's millions of people like that in America. You know, that's why a lot of people don't like to read books. They don't like to read anything. They would prefer video. That's where a lot of that comes from. That's why if you ask somebody here what book you reading, they'll be like, I'm not reading no books. That tells you a lot. They might say, hey, I don't read books at all. I say, uh-oh, you one of them types. Uh-oh. You one of them types. You know, you don't read at all. So if you don't read at all, I know you don't study anything. So I had a guy tell me a long time ago. He was a millionaire too, but he was a wise man. But I think he ended up passing away like a year ago. He said if you go to go to any man or woman's office, and he said if there's books, audio programs, and uh stuff on the bookshelves in the office, like it is in here, like this, he said stay as long as you want. He said if you go to somebody's office and you don't see no books, no DVDs, no audio programs, leave as fast as possible. Get out of there. That person is not trying to elevate themselves. They're not studying anything. They're not growing. They're not progressing. They ain't trying to do none of that. So I always remember that. Jared, what's up? I'm from the UK. Yeah, this is my new spot, Jared. I'm from the UK. Johnny Quest, what up? So there are people who live in America and cannot read or write English, but they can function well. Look at Chinatown. Many Chinese come here in Chinatown. You don't have to learn English to survive. Yeah, of course. I didn't say you had to learn English to survive. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you should be aware of how illiterate people are if you engage and mingle with them. You shouldn't assume that they understand what you're talking about. That was my whole point of saying that. All the books in the background, it looks new. Nah. Most of these books, eh, probably, I would say the oldest book is probably 10 years old. That's the oldest book. Most of these books is like a year, 3 years, 5 years. The oldest book is like 10 years old. I'm from the UK. from the UK. And what time is it in the UK, Jared? What time is it over there, man? It's 9 o'clock over here. What time is it over there, man? 2 in the morning? What you still doing up? You supposed to be in the bed. You supposed to be in the bed, Jared. Hey, you work? Hey, what's the you are you working now? Or are you laid off or what? What's the deal with the COVID situation over there? 5 hours. Oh, okay. We just came out of our second national lockdown. Damn. It's like that? Well, at least y'all know where y'all stand over there. And over here in America, we all over the place. Every state and every city is doing something different. So at least you know where you stand, Jared. Over here, every man and every woman for himself over here. That's how it is in America. Every man and every woman is for himself over here. Have you heard of the vaccines or accessible via the health care? Yeah, they got like 3 or 4 companies with vaccines that's supposed to be coming out. Pfizer is one of them, and some other company. But I'm not taking that shit. You know. Well, Gabrielle, I'm not taking no vaccines. Are you crazy? I'm about to be nobody's guinea pig. They're already in use already? Wow, that's fast, bro. I'm not sure if they're in effect over here yet. I'm not sure. I don't care. I'm not really trying to find out, to be honest. They tested it out on probably some old people or people in the nursing home, something like that. Or maybe somebody that's was already dying in the hospital. So hey, let's test it out on this person. They ain't gonna make it anyway, so it don't even matter. They do stuff like that over here. You like a little science project. It's sad, and they keep wondering why the numbers keep going up. Yeah, they haven't done anything over here. We have failed leadership. No, they're not in effect over here. Oh shit, Jared, you know more than me, bro. And I live here. Like I said, I ain't trying to find out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smash the like button. I ain't trying to find out. You know, but I'm not surprised if they started using it over here already. Somebody got to take it. Just don't have to be me though. You know. What's the number? Yeah, call up ATL in the house. 800-315-8203. And P.S. And by the way, check out the podcast. I don't know if I started a podcast last week. Yep, I started a podcast last week. Love Can't Wait. You can find me on iTunes. You can find me everywhere. iTunes, Google, Stitcher. Matter of fact, if you go to what the heck? I'm gonna drop the link in here real quick. Yeah, here's the link. The podcast. There you go. didn't you have to take vaccines when you entered the military? No, we didn't have to take vaccines to enter the military, but you had to take shots though, but not vaccines. One was the penicillin shot, which I refused, and the other one was uh the another shot, like which doesn't do shit, doesn't hurt you at all. You know, that's it. But we had to take no vaccines. That thing, you like that thumbnail, player? I hear you. Yeah, but they do a lot of experimenting in the prison system when it comes to vaccines and all kinds of all kind of stuff happen in the prison system, in the military too, and nursing homes and in these hospitals. You know, you
Shark, what's going on, Shark gang in the motherfucking building. What's up, Shark?
not much, man. What's on your mind?
Man, they got down trying to make it, man. Got down looking at the title. Hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. Got down being in the building. But, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? What you were saying, 100% correct. Oh, yeah, the vaccine, though, it's coming out. It's coming out to the states tomorrow, Monday.
Oh, okay.
But I'm with you, man. Ain't nobody taking that fucking vaccine, man. I know I ain't. Hey, man. I definitely be trying to, the shit you be telling me, man, not telling me, but putting on, I be telling my son so much, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just seeing another YouTuber, he was talking about how rappers be so fake. They'll try to trick you about, like, they got 21 Savage talking about some motherfucking financial leaders. Man, you want to go motherfucking man, I'm not listening, you know? I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about these celebrities? What you mean?
Yeah.
Man, you can't listen to no damn celebrity, man. They done paid, man. They've been paid and bought and paid for, man.
Okay, check this out. Like everybody, they were talking about how y'all gonna, what y'all talking about? Not 21 Savage. What's the guy named 6ix9ine? 6ix9ine. You signed to a Jewish label, sir. You signed to this Jewish man. This man, what are you, bro?
Six.
You can't fucking say nothing to me.
Who? 6ix9ine.
Now, yeah, you remember the guy 6ix9ine? The guy
Oh.
with all that colorful ass hair.
Oh, ain't they say that guy? They said he got out of jail, right? He ratted on everybody.
Yeah, but shit, I don't give a fuck what he said.
Yeah, he's a. Yeah, these dudes. I don't take none of these rappers serious, bro. I don't know.
You got the damn trap museum, T.I. What you want me to change? You talking about changing people change their life. But you got a trap museum. I'm from there now.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what's the museum about anyway? I never been there.
I'm not going to no motherfucking trap museum, Shark.
Oh, okay.
I'm from the street. I want to be caught dead in that shit. And I be seeing AKAs and fraternity brothers posting that they in the trap museum with bricks and shit. How the fuck you a college educated student and you in the trap museum?
Yeah, I don't even understand the whole concept of the whole museum. I didn't get it.
Exactly. Hey, Shark, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't understand really. I thought first I thought it was just about the music. Then I'm like, well, it doesn't sound like it's just about music.
Nah, he was saying they was talking about how people sell dope and they got fake bricks and fake bricks of kilos of cocaine. People put them on their shoulders, take pictures with it. I just laugh. I ain't going. I don't want to know what it look like. You know, they got guns and these rappers, the history of these rappers, they started from here and selling dope and that goddamn just glorifying shit. let me say this right quick though, Sharp. My son told me to tell you, oh, what's up, man? He was out here, we out here working this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a blessing, man. I got my own business. I'm able to pay my son to work with me. He ain't never 14. You know, I let him drive and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's cool, bro. Tell him I said what up. You know?
Yeah, he said what's up. He said what's up, bro. But yeah, man, I had to call. I ain't calling it in a minute, but another thing, like, okay, they're like, you know, black people, they got mad because this white girl said she wanted to go to Spelman, right? But it's like, how the hell you gonna get mad when Spelman named after a white woman?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think a lot of people know that.
Bro, check this out. Morehouse named after her brother.
Yeah.
Morehouse named after a white man.
Yeah.
And it's all one. Look, check this out. I let my kids research John D. Rockefeller. Goddamn, Joseph Kennedy. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to praise them, but to look at and see how they did shit. John D. Rockefeller, the orchestrator of all that shit. Cause Spelman lady, that was his wife.
Yeah.
And then the Morehouse guy, that was Spelman, that was her brother. You know what I'm saying? Black people over here got that. And then the number one, this is the number one HBCUs in America. This ain't even no shit. This shit named after white folks.
Yeah, that dude, that dude was a con artist, boy.
Oh, John D. Rockefeller.
Yeah, he's a con artist, boy, back in the day. Woo. I think he was like, I think he probably was the best.
He was the best. He was the best of the best. You know why he was the best? He got it from his dad. His dad had multiple wives. His dad got, bro, it's so crazy. I got down this to the biography of John D. Rockefeller. See, the Rockefellers, his side of the family, they weren't shit. But John D. Rockefeller, he got named after his mom's dad. His mom named him after her dad because they was like the uppity side. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And John D. To be told, John D. Rockefeller was one of the first feminists. He was one of the first male feminists because he didn't like the fact that his daddy used to go around sleeping with other women and shit and leave them at the house with just the mom. But he had never talked bad about his daddy in public. You see how Kevin Hart make jokes about his dad and shit?
Yeah.
Goddamn, John D. Rockefeller never did that shit. He just got down. He'll say, you know, my dad taught me about what your dad did because his dad was selling fake medicine. Like, he'll tell you he could cure cancer, give you some pills, and because back in the day, they couldn't go to jail for that shit. If you died, you just dead. You the one with these pills gonna save your life. You see what I'm saying?
Well, shit, they don't go to jail now.
Exactly. Right. Okay, like that Herbalife shit. They're like a fat motherfucker talking about they gonna take Herbalife and just think they gonna live.
Herbalife. Like, no. Yeah, that was a good example. Herbalife. Say, hey, just take this, just drink this juice.
Exactly. But John D. Rockefeller, bro, the biggest motherfucking, the Rockefeller Foundation, all this shit, bro. That America is so influenced by the Rockefeller family, it's crazy. Like like you said, a lot of black people don't even know. Yo, number one, that's why the transgenders going to goddamn, what you call it, Morehouse and shit, and all this shit, man. Hey, great, man.
Hey, you said hold up. You said the Rockefellers, they got a biography that came out back in the day.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Yeah,
Titan.
It's the book called Titan, the story of John D. Rockefeller.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. You know what they say? Old saying goes, you have to, if you want to defeat your enemy, you have to study your enemy.
Start right now, sir. That's why I have my kids studying that shit. I swear to fucking God. Let me tell you this too, Chart. I'm gonna put you on some other games. I stay in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
You know, we scream, brain cat.
Yeah.
Brain cat.
Oh, for real?
I swear to God.
I didn't know that.
This the game they play on black people. But check this out. You know they changed Bankhead to Donald Lee Holloway, right?
Oh, I didn't know that either. They changed the name.
Man, I'm from the city, so you know I'm everything and none. I gotta keep my head. You know, I gotta keep my ear to the street.
Yeah.
What's going on? So they changed Bankhead to Donald Lee Holloway, right? A lot of black people like, oh, that's fucked up. Donald Lee Holloway was a civil rights attorney. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of black people like, damn, they changed the name from Bankhead to Donald Lee. Who was fucking Donald Lee? It's like, what the fuck? But now they moving black people off of Bankhead and bringing in white people.
Oh, no shit.
It's the type of game they play.
Damn.
It's the type of game they play on black people, bro.
Yeah,
You were so happy. You were so happy to be on Bankhead with a racist man name. You was goddamn loving it. Y'all killing each other on Bankhead, selling dope, selling pussy, selling crack, everything on Bankhead. But now when we change the name to a black civil rights fucking attorney, y'all hate it. And we move y'all black ass and bring white people up.
So another 5 to 10 years, if you drive through Bankhead, you're gonna see a bunch of white folks.
Exactly. They walking their dog and shit. No, they ain't scared of nobody. We all go back to what you saying. Stop being so motherfucking nice and naive.
Yep.
Thinking everybody your friend and shit. Thinking these white folks. You know, I ain't saying kiss nobody ass, and I ain't saying to overly look down on the white community or nothing like that, but do what they do. Shit, they'll get money with anybody.
Hell
they
yeah.
Ain't gotta like you.
Nope.
They ain't gotta kiss. I ain't even saying you gotta dislike white people. You just ain't gotta kiss their ass.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. You just have to know where you stand with them. That's all.
Wait, I will check this out, bro. My son, we get money. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. He come with me one day. I give him $50. I give him $50 a week for him coming on with me on one day. He only 14. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to sell no dope. He ain't got to fill out no application in there. He's seeing the game like, and this is what white people do. Look at goddamn Hunter Biden right now. Donald Trump son, Donald Trump Jr. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how they win.
Yeah, you training him up, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, and I just hope he embrace it. You know what I'm saying? I hope he take it all in and be thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing to me. I'm thankful for it. I'm like, man, I couldn't even think I'd be able to do that like this when I was young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how old is your son again?
He's 14.
Oh, see, most 14-year-olds, they're not even thinking like that.
Oh, bro, this week, Wells Fargo, first of all, I had him do a report on Henry Wells and William Fargo to let him know where the fuck Wells Fargo come from. And Wells Fargo got a teen account program where you can go open a bank account now and we can link it to like my Wells Fargo account and monitor it and see, like, when you can see this have his checking account, you know what I'm saying, making transactions and shit, man, like, man, it's all a blessing, man. It's all for real. I'm just very thankful for him.
Yeah.
Happy to be a part of that.
No doubt, man.
And like you said, bro, most kids his age ain't even thinking like that right
No.
now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, the earlier the better.
But let me tell you too, ain't no hold up, sorry. His mama then, it's about this, going back to the title, the knife. His mama then was trying to get him to get his girl a necklace in school. I was like, man, the fuck you speaking to this girl a necklace for? She'll do about that necklace for her, and she'll be wearing it with some other guy. And
hell no. Hell no.
Exactly.
And no, he's too young for that shit.
Exactly, man. I told him, bro, don't worry about none of that shit, man. You worry about going to school, getting good grades, and goddamn playing sports and, trying to learn about building you a big, that coochie gonna be there.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. That coochie ain't going nowhere, man. And as long as you on your grind and on your purpose, that coochie
Yup.
Coochie gonna follow you. They
Yup.
gonna be wondering what you got going on.
You damn right.
Man, you know, hey, so I ain't talked to you in a long time, man. Good to see you, man. Good, I mean, good to talk to you, bro, man. See what's good work.
All right, hold it down, man.
All right, bro.
ATL in the house, man. You know, smash the like button, man. That's why I was like speaking of different shots. I didn't know you could refuse them. Oh, you can refuse any shot. Last I checked, in the military, you can refuse shots. But there's consequences to that, though. You get thrown back in the training, in the boot camp. So there's consequences to that. They place you on a medical hold if you refuse to go through the training like everybody else. And I understood that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, the reason why those schools were named after whites is because they were major donors in getting the school started back then. Yeah, that's true. And plus, those schools, the concept was to have workers that could work for these big institutions. So it was like a win-win on both sides. They wanted to train people up to have a certain amount of people work for these institutions and, get jobs. What the heck? Well, call up. You got questions, I got answers. 800 315 8203. Call up. What the heck? Ugh. Yeah, man, but you can't be too nice if you're out here, man. You have to you know, you have to know who you're dealing with and what you're dealing with out here. It's not living your best life is not always about being nice and pandering and catering to and being a people pleaser to people. It's not really all about that. You got to look at some of these other people. See how they function. They don't think like we do. It's not about good morals and and always trying to go for the win-win. They don't think like that. It's not about having good values. They don't think like that. We think like that. And I've said this: we're the most honest people on the planet. We're the most honest people on the planet. These other groups of people, especially the ones that come over here from these other countries, they do whatever based on the situation. The game for them is to basically lie and see how much they can get away with until you catch on. And when you catch on to what they're doing, then they're gonna lie again. They're gonna justify why they had to lie. That's what most people do when they that come over here. A lot of women are like that too. They're not really trying to, yeah, be honest with you when you first meet them. As a matter of fact, I've 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 learned that through my experiences that the more honest you are, people have a hard time believing it because they know how much they've been lying to you. So if you're telling the truth when you first meet them in the beginning, they'll be like, "Really? You're so honest and so bold." Because that's not that's not them. They're not thinking like that. That's what's that's been my experience when it comes to these other groups of women, these other groups of people. But we're the most honest. We like keeping it real, right? Keeping it real is overrated, bro. You're really. Sometimes keeping it real with everybody you meet, you can do a disservice. Sometimes it's just good to just be quiet. Keep your mouth closed. Really. Sometimes that's the best thing to do, man. But I didn't plan on being on here long today. Well, tonight I should say. What up, Eric? That is true, Sharp. Good evening. What's up? New York City in the house. Eric, you looking at that football? I know. Looking at that football. I know what's going on. And I'm gonna say this last thing, and I'm gonna get up out of here. When you're out and about meeting women or trying to meet women, don't be going out here acting like you don't have no options. Don't be acting like that. And you know why? You know why? Because women like guys that are in demand. Women don't like guys that no one wants. Now, this might sound crazy to some people. They don't want women want guys that's in demand. They do. This is why so many married guys are wilding out here. So you want to be the type of dude when you leave the house every day. You want to have options. Now maybe you don't have no options, but you better get some. You got to make some. You got to make a way. You might have to make something out of nothing. This is why you should always be striving to get better. Because see, either you're growing or you're dying. If you're stagnant, you're dying. There's no middle ground in this life we live. Doesn't work like that. I think everybody have seen somebody when they get old and when they stop doing what they was doing, stop being active, they usually die. Everybody have seen somebody that's like that. So if you're a young person, same rules apply. Ain't no different. The only difference is it's like when you're old, it shows faster. Nah, I'm at work. Oh, you at work? Okay. What up, Geechee Dan? Back in the house from last night. Mhm. Yeah, women like guys that's in demand. And it does and check this out. The good news is it doesn't matter what type of guy it is. It doesn't matter. As long as you're in demand, meaning that other women want to be with you. Other women are interested in you. If she sees that or hears that through the grapevine, you that sends off an alarm. Now she's going to be curious to know what's so special about this guy. Women are weird like that. From a guy's point of view, you would say, why would a woman want a guy that's in demand? Why would a woman want a guy that so many women are chasing behind? That's what a guy would say. That's competition for her. Might be too much competition for her. But a lot of times, a lot of women are willing to compete for a guy. They might even share a guy. You know, it's like a lot of dudes are acting like women out here, and they're not even aware of it. And then you have a lot of guys that they want women to, you know, do all the extra stuff, like fulfill their fantasies and do things that they've never had done before. But I'm like, bro, she ain't gonna do none of that stuff. That extra stuff, that's special treatment. It's like if you want special treatment from a woman, you have to be a different type of guy. You can't be the average guy if you want special treatment. For example, if you want a threesome and you tell a woman, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, side chick, whatever, however you see her, if you tell her, hey, I want that, right? And if you're an average dude, and that it's probably not gonna happen. She gonna look at you like you crazy. But she'll break up with you, and the next guy she meets, she'll have a threesome with him. Or she'll have a threesome with the guy on the side. Why? Because the guy on the side has more value. He's a producer. He's a mover and a shaker. He got clout. People know him, like him, want to be around him. So she has to have a reason to want to do all that extra stuff for you. That's how it works. So you might as well let this discussion ride out tonight. I'm from Row and Center. I don't know what you're trying to say, really. Correct. Look at these ugly ass energy. Hey, hey, get you down. you know, uh, you got to stop judging other guys, man. That's, you know, I don't, it's something about, I don't judge other guys. As far as how another man looks, I'm not really concerned about that. That's what women do. You front row and center. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I don't. I think whenever I hear another man judge how another man looks, you know, that's not very manlike. I just never. I didn't grow up like that. I didn't hear guys do that when I was growing up. That's kind of that's one of those things where I said a couple of minutes ago, women do stuff like that. It's like, how do you think a woman would feel if a woman was in your presence and you looked at another man and say, "Oh man, he's ugly"? What? How do you think that woman would feel? You like if you said, "Hey, he's ugly." I don't know why she's with him. How do you think she would feel if that was your girlfriend or your wife by your side? That's uh, you know, uh, she wouldn't be impressed with that. Now, she might, maybe she wouldn't say anything. Maybe she won't say anything negative. But I'm kind of thinking that woman by your side, Geechee Dan, would not be impressed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying the type of men I grew up around that raised me that I saw while I was growing up, they just didn't talk like that. You know, I just think today there's a new day, and a lot of guys haven't had the best role models growing up. The parents, the grandparents, whoever raised them. Maybe they're raised by the streets. Whoever raised them, you know. And on both sides too. You got some game goofy women out here too. And then you got some weak, soft guys. So I whew, it's hard out in these streets for men and women today. I feel sorry for a lot of women. This is what they got to deal with out here. Some of these guys. And then I feel sorry for a lot of guys too. Because I know what they got to deal with out here. You know, whew, it's so why can't a woman say another woman is cute or beautiful? Well, that's a woman thing. Let me tell you, I always say let a woman do whatever they want to do. Yeah, I'm a man. I can't focus on what men and women. I can't live for a man and a woman. I'm a man. So while women today are different too in some ways. Now, when I was growing up, I've never heard women be so close like they are today. Women are very close today. I'm like, hey, y'all got something going on? What the hell going on, man? Yeah. Y'all act like y'all dating or some shit like that. I mean, women today let the girlfriends get close to her man, and see, I didn't see that when I was growing up. That's kind of weird to me. Now a woman can say a woman is cute. That's cool. I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, but you,
Sorry, man, my bad, man. It's ATL, man. I had to call back up, man. You got me some gems now, man. You got me so many gems, bro. I'm still with my son. He's like, man, I'll be so happy when other people say this shit. He's like, bro, as a man, don't judge what no other man look like. If you trying to date me, man, is you in a beauty contest judge? What is you worried about what their man look like. Cause I done seen so many people, so many guys with women. Somebody might say ugly. She might even say the man ugly. Next thing I know, she letting the man hear from the day. So we done heard rumors about him going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that happens a lot. Women, you know what? You know, women do that. You know, guys that do that, they got that from women.
Exactly. Right. They rolled up around their mama doing that. They rolled up around women hearing women talk about stuff like that. And you're right. When you catch a woman always compliment another woman, she was gonna keep lesbian, man. She thinking about being, she not dealing in her teenage deal, or either she thinking about, or she not done it. You know what I'm saying?
She probably was. She probably was a filthy McNasty, or she used to be a side chick.
Exactly. Like I done heard so many guys, you know, many guys talking. They say they done had threesome and stuff, but they say the women acting like they were more into each other than they was into the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most of the time that's how it is. Yeah.
They just needed an excuse to act like they ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? The women need an excuse to act like they not gay, so they just try to hide behind these threesomes.
Yeah, if I can kind of tell if a woman is into other women because she get excited, overly excited. So I'll be like, hold up, well, damn. When she show up at the door, you get over excited like your mama just came home or some shit. God damn. What the hell going on?
But you know, women gonna stick together regardless.
Yeah.
They can hate each other, and they'll stick together over your ass, but it got down and keep you from coming up. They'll got them stick together. Most of them.
Yeah, a lot of women are stupid like that. You know.
Man, exactly, man. You know what I'm saying?
They stab and that same girl stab her in the back.
Exactly, man. See, I get you, man. I'm so glad you said it. You said it so blunt. They stupid like that. Cause when I call women stupid and say they doing stupid shit, oh, you a woman hater? You a bastard? No, I'm not. I'm just telling you that you being stupid. I ain't trying to got down. I'm trying to help you, really.
Yeah, I'd be like, look. I'd be like, hey, you got to put your emotion to the side because that same woman, 9 times out of 10, if she has the opportunity, she's going to stab you in the back.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I see it all the time. It be so crazy, man. One helper might say something about another helper, and then when the helper walk up, she's like, "Oh, hey, girl," and all this shit.
Yeah.
You're like, man, damn, you was just dragging in help. I mean, dragging in your lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do that with guys. And a lot of times they when they compete for guys, they'll be like, one woman will be like, "Oh, he all right," and the next woman will be like, "Oh, he's a piece of shit," blah blah blah, this and that. And that same woman that talk all that shit, she'll be laid up with him. I was like, yo, I said, yo, you bought into that bullshit. She lied to you. She was lying to you the whole time. She didn't want you to get with the dude. That's why she played it off like that.
Another thing too, if you got a girl, if you with a girl and she come home talking about another man she can't stand and he get on her nerves and he's living and all this, she get ready to get that man the coochie, man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
He's over. Man, she already told me. I tell her quick, man, look, man, don't come here and tell me about no other man. Fuck wrong too.
Yeah.
I ain't got no disrespect, so I ain't trying to disrespect the show. But this is how I talk, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's all good, man. And then another thing you gotta watch out for when a woman come home and say, "Hey, people been telling me that I look good and all this." I'm like, "What?" Whatever.
yeah. Exactly.
Whatever.
See, man, what a motherfucker gotta realize is, and that's what I try to tell my son, every day ain't no adventure.
No.
You having no adventure every day. Some days gonna seem boring. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's all it is to it. So
it's an adventure. It's an adventure when you have options to do what you want.
Exactly. But even then, sometimes, like, look at all these people with all their money. They got money and all this. Sometimes they get bored, you know. Sometimes, you know, shit, man, everybody ain't trying to jump out no airplane.
Oh no, that's I ain't. Yeah, that's white folks shit. Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that shit.
Oh man, sorry, man. You dropped the gym, bro.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that now. They got too much time on their hands.
Bro, when I said, oh man, there were white folks. Oh my God, you are racist. Oh, racist? No, white people do, black people do.
We're not really. Now you got some fools out here that's black that they'll try it, but I for the most part, we're not doing all that risky stuff like that.
Bro, you know why they doing that? They want the white folks to accept them.
Yep.
Look at me, y'all. I'm different. I do mountain climbing too. I ain't even climb no damn mountain.
I'm not climbing no damn mountains. My life is already risky.
I might walk up a stone mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't mountain climbing. You know what I tell people that start talking like that? I say, look, I have enough excitement in my life as you know, as it is. I don't need no more excitement.
Man. Oh man, goddamn, bro. You just hit it with one day. I already got enough excitement.
Yeah, what? Okay, you know, yeah, when I came out my mother's womb, that's when the excitement begun. Shit. Yeah. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Every now and then, you know, when I'm listening to your show and I got my son with me and you drop some gems, I got to call back in or call in, man, just let them know. Hey, man, it ain't just your dad saying this shit, man. You got the real live guys right here.
No doubt.
The people who you think real, the gangster rappers and all that ain't real.
Nah, they good actors.
You know, man, you the second guy who said that today. The rappers is just actors, man. That's why I chose not to rap. You know, I can rap. I can put some bars together, sharp. I said, man, I'm not doing that shit, man. I ain't being no rap. It's too much come with, man. I ain't trying to do all that politics shit. But I just won't have that money, you know what I'm saying?
Man, there's a lot of it's hard being a rapper, bro. Really, there's some things you can do that's much easier than being a rapper. Yeah, honestly, for real. Yep.
Man, you gotta bow down to Wednesday. And then, man, he just like I said, he just a lot. But money, see, that's what I told my son too. Stop thinking you can do everything for money. Don't let money be your God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't let money be your God, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay to say no sometimes.
Exactly. Right. They go, man, he always leads back to the title of the show. Stop being so damn nice. You know what I'm saying? They have options. Don't act like no man without options. Seeing me this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people prey on that.
And I go in sharp. Exactly, bro. Every time I just got into a bad friendship. I mean, I just got into a disagreement with a friend of mine for years. We might not even be cool no more because of this. Because I was in a desperate situation and they exploited it. So like, damn, if you were my friend, you would have never exploited this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you really not my friend. You just was a high level associate. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, bro.
It is what it is, man.
Exactly. Like I said, bro, we got them jail, man. I got a goddamn call in, keep credit.
Oh yeah, yo, don't forget, yo, check out the podcast. Love Can't Wait on iTunes.
Okay, now, yeah. Oh, you gotta get it on iTunes.
Yeah, Love Can't Wait.
Okay, now, yeah, I gotta get over there, man, and see what you're talking about, man. Yeah, definitely. I say, man, you got some certified deals on. And get boy, whoever that boy get you, man, tell him, hey, man, stop dancing me, bro. You might didn't know. You might didn't know, sorry. You might didn't know no better name, no.
Yeah.
All right, bitch, I'll take it easy.
All right, peace out, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to bounce, man. Like bad checks. You dig? So check out the podcast, Love Can't Wait. Anything I can do to help you out, go to my website at chooseyourrelationships.com. That's where you can find me, everything over there. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.